was one guy in there.
Oh, here we are. Jesse is going to be adding another box today to...
I think. I don't know for sure, but maybe.
Okay, maybe. To the other two hives. The one already had one added.
Got our smoker going here good today anyway. The last couple times I had a little bit of issues with it.
Did you do anything different today that you think is making it work better?
Got a lighter that worked. So I could actually have like a flame.
Definitely seems like they're not eating as much of the food as normal.
Yeah.
Or as what they were before, and that could be because we have quite a bit of clover now going.
Yeah, there's a lot for them to eat out here in the wild now. So
Yeah, there's lots of flowers are blooming. The clover is going like crazy, and we've seen quite a few of them all over the clover. It's not just on our property either that has clover, they're all over. And Jesse, they'll go 3 miles.
they'll fly up to 3 miles to find food and, you know, nectar and pollen. But around here they sure don't have to. So here's the far outside frame. They still haven't really started drawing out any wax on this frame yet. So that's kind of surprising. I thought they'd have that drawn out by now, but not yet. This next frame over though, I see a ton of bees on here. So they've got this one about half drawn out. This one here.
When you say drawn out, what do you mean?
So if you can see, I don't know from that far away, where it's black here is just the foundation and the white is where they're making the comb. So they actually, in their abdomen, they have like a gland or something that creates wax. So it actually comes out in little flakes. So they like produce like a flake of wax off their body and then form it into these honeycombs. And so you can see where there's just a little bit of white where they're just starting to draw a little bit of the comb out. But as I move on to this third frame, it'll be much more drawn out. This one's really heavy, so you can see them kind of dangling here.
Mm-hmm.
They form like a little chain and they hang. But this is all honey that's in here. This is all capped honey.
Can you break one open and bring it over here? And show us some honey on your little tool there?
Sure.
Really make your friends on there mad?
Yeah, I mean, well, I want to be careful because if I carry it over there and there's a queen on here and it falls off.
No, I'm not saying to carry it over. I'm just saying to put a little bit of honey on...
Oh, on the hive tool and then walk it over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that. So yeah, I made a gouge there and there's already a couple bees walking up to fix my screw up. This little guy was in the hive, he jumped out. This is definitely not a bee.
No, that is not.
This is some sort of insect.
That's a grasshopper.
No, it is definitely not a grasshopper.
What is it?
Some sort of beetle or something, I don't know. Anyway, here's the honey.
There is the honey.
Do you want to eat some?
I'll try some. Just put it on my finger. Where's my finger? There it is. Mmm.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. You want me to help you get it? You want me to help you try it?
No, because that would be the time that a bee would fly in there and sting me in the eye. So I think I'll skip that idea.
Mmm, it's really good.
Of course it is. It's honey.
And it's nice and warm.
Yeah, it's probably the warmest honey you've ever eaten.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they got a bunch of frames in here that are doing really well. They're really full. Look, there's a bee landing on my hive tool here. Gotta try to gently knock him off because I don't want him on there.
So, this video is getting a little bit long here. Are you planning on putting another box on,
Not
or?
on this one. This one's still not fully drawn out.
Okay.
So over here on this one, you can see there's a little honey along the tops, but in the middle, you can see these capped brood frames. So the ones that are like solid.
I'm going to try to go a little bit closer here.
Yeah, you can. So this is all capped brood frames. So these are baby bees. And you can see like the bees with their heads in there are in there feeding the bees. So in those ones that are open like that, there's little eggs in there and larvae. The ones that are like darker but not filled are pollen. And then there's nectar along the bottom ones as well. So yeah, look, this hive looks like it's doing really well. I'm gonna keep inspecting and see if I can find the queen on this one. Oh, this little guy found a little bit of honey on the end of my glove. But yeah, they're pretty docile. They just want to do their thing, and they don't really bother too much with me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on off. Come on off. Oh, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Bye,
Have a
everyone.
great day.